The moral misanthrope.
Alright, welcome to or welcome back to the channel, whatever the case may be. Today, we're going to be checking out the new single from Tom MacDonald. It's called Sober, and I wanted to check this out because, the title intrigues me, because I personally, I have 15 years of sobriety, and I'm kind of proud of that. I'm kind of proud to say that I'm so, well, okay, a little more than kinda. Of course there are days where I'm like, man, I wish I still got fucked up, but, I know realistically I don't mean that, and I don't really see myself, acting upon that thought. But, it's just one of those things, like, you see other people doing it with impunity, and it's just like, fuck, I never could do that. But so I'm assuming he said in his community that this is one of the most personal things he's ever written. So I can only assume this has probably got a lot to do with his story, his life, his journey through sobriety. And I'm anxious to hear what he's got to say. And, it's him and MADCHILD. I'm not very familiar with MADCHILD. So I don't really have anything to say until I hear the song. And it says featuring Nova Rockafeller, which is of course Tom's girlfriend. She does all of his videos for him. But Tom and her also have a band together called GFBF.
We are girlfriend, boyfriend, the band, and the real life couple.
They do make music together. So it'll be interesting to hear her on one of his tracks as Tom MacDonald and not them as a band. I kind of hope she's going to bring bars, because she can rap. She can rap very well. And it'd be nice to hear that. Maybe like some back and forth between her and Tom or something, that'd be dope. Enough of me jabbering on. I don't know if either of those were an actual word. I just wanted to say them. I'm going to not forget the headphones this time. If I can get them untangled. All right, so headphones on. And there's the camera. We're gonna check it. We're gonna check out Tom MacDonald, Sober.
What up, y'all? My name's Tom. Little while back was an alcoholic. Had a mental breakdown like a year ago. Came close to put me in a coffin. Damn. After the hooker I loved. After I did all the drugs. After I finally got fired for showing up late to the job, hella tired and drunk. After the oxys I put. Bruh.
Damn. He said he had a mental breakdown like a year ago that almost put him in a coffin. It wasn't quite a year for me, but, I had a mental breakdown at work, and, I quit my job and was, very suicidal. Like I was dangerously close. But that's crazy.
Had a mental breakdown like a year ago. Came close to put me in a coffin. Damn. After the hooker I loved. After I did all the drugs. After I finally got fired for showing up late to the job, hella tired and drunk. After the oxys I put up my nose with my boss on the oil rigs when I was young. After my ex cut her wrists and the cops thought I stabbed her and beat me, then put me in cuffs. After I totaled my car trying to run from the cops with a kilo of coke in the trunk. After I drank till I rotted my teeth out, my head got infections in all of my gums. After I couldn't get hard cause the vodka and porno sedated me till I was numb. After I couldn't escape from the basement I rented and went to go live with my mom. After I cheated on people I needed and lied trying to hide from the guy that I was. Then I got sober, the madness was over. Now I am proud of the man I become, yeah. I'm finally someone that I know again. I started climbing out the hole I'm in. Fighting demons and I know I'll win. It's time for me to mend these broken wings. Life has been hard, I know it gets better. This is
fuck, I'm feeling this. Like, I see why he said that this was really personal now. You know, I knew Tom had some struggles in his life. I knew that, you know, he probably had a kind of a wild past, maybe. I didn't know it was like that. Like, I relate to a lot of that. Like, you know, for quite a few years, I was an independent narcotic sales distributor. You know, I almost got my family killed. Well, I shouldn't say I did. It was someone I trusted who was acting on my behalf ended up fucking someone else over, and, you know, it came back to me. You know, and I've done a lot of wild shit, a lot of bad shit to people that I loved, and I'm glad I'm not that person anymore. But fuck, I feel this, and the chorus, it's God, it sounds so familiar. Like, I think maybe it's just the cadence. Dun, 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 dun. I've heard, like, I feel like I've heard it. Like, I know that cadence. And just even that octave harmony. Fuck. You know, maybe it's something they've done together before. Maybe it's a GFBF song that I'm thinking of. And they're using that same kind of melody. I don't know. Anyway, I love the chorus. I love their energy together. I love the fact that the video is, you know, resembling, you know, like a meeting, whether it be AA or Narcotics Anonymous, I don't know. But, you know, the setting of it and the fact that it's so open, it's not like in a small, like, church room somewhere. It's like this, in a more of a warehouse kind of environment, an abandoned warehouse. It looks pretty cool. Nova is really good with making videos.
What up, y'all? My name's MADCHILD. I've been off to Xannies for a while now. I was waking up feeling suicidal, but I think I'm finally starting to smile now. Man, I lived a hell of a life. I've been to hell and back twice. Lost $10 million, 3 different addictions. Don't tell me about paying the price. From penthouses with top models, hanging with strippers with pop bottles. Anxious and hiding alone in my room from the world. I was pissing in pop bottles. From chart top and being a role model to flop records and lost follows. When I cop product, got a month's worth. When I left the spot, cops followed. You saw a photo, it was only face, cause I was 85 pounds overweight. Mental breakdown trying to catch a plane. Wasn't MADCHILD, I was only Shane. My puppy Lola was my only gang. Had to put my baby in a grave. I walked away from every brick I laid so I could build a new wall to keep me safe.
I'm finding someone that I know again. I started climbing out the hole I'm in, fighting demons and I know I'll win. It's time for me to mend these broken wings. Life has been hard.
Oh, so that was a little bit chilling for a second. Like, I don't know what that was supposed to represent or why that just happened. But the people sitting there and then they just vanish. I don't know if that's people like losing people to addiction. Like but that's what it came across as to me. It's like when you go to a meeting and, you know, there's someone you see there regularly and then, you know, just one day you just don't see them at the meeting again and you don't really think about it at first. You know, just maybe they missed a meeting, but then, you know, they never come back. And it's like, are they back out there, you know, doing their thing again, or did they die? And a lot of the times, you know, either one is bad, but
I know it gets better. This is a war that I'll fight forever. I have my scars, I'll always remember when I lost it all and again. Life has been hard, I know it gets better. This is a war that I'll fight forever.
Whoa, ayo. So I want to step back for a second and talk about Madchild. You know, again, I was not familiar with him, but from his little story that he gave, it seems like he has had some sort of success. Like he has had some sort of name for himself. Maybe he's just really underground and like popping in the underground, and I was not aware of it because I'm really not that into rap. You know, there's some lyricists that I really appreciate, but I don't know enough of them or enough about the underground hip hop community to really know everybody. That being said, it sounded like he had some serious struggles as well, and is very passionate about, you know, how far he's come and, you know, being sober. So that was impressive. The only criticism I have thus far, the only thing that and it's not even bad, it's a stupid criticism. I know it is. It is lame, as a lot of my criticisms are. But the auto-tune on that part where Tom was kind of singing, I think it's just because I hear so much auto-tune at work. All the music that my coworkers listen to, it's like, it's all that like radio rap and the mumble rap where like everything is saturated with auto-tune. It's like anytime I hear it now at all, it just makes me cringe. And it's not Tom's fault. At least he's not like overusing it. But again, you know, it's just me. I feel stupid for even fucking saying anything.
I had my scars, I always remember when I lost it all and never surrendered.
So yeah, that was a pretty deep video, pretty deep song. I'm really impressed with that. Again, I relate to a lot of that struggle. I went through it for years and years, and you know, I'm happy to have overcome that struggle for the most part. You know, but it's one of those things. It's never gonna go away. There's always gonna be some sort of struggle, be it life or, you know, just the demons creeping back up sometimes. But keeping them at bay is what's important. But you know, I've said in other videos, I mean, I've made videos about it. The fact, you know, I'm diagnosed bipolar type 1 with rapid cycling. So I was diagnosed at 15, and I had had several failed suicide attempts and failed overdoses, you know, things like that. I had some close calls with overdoses, you know, alcohol poisoning, all that. You know, that's what I did. I self-medicated. You know, the first medication they tried to put me on nearly put me in a coma. You know, so I wasn't feeling that, and I was like, fuck it, I can do it on my own. I just need to get out of my head. I need to get out of this reality. I can get drugs and alcohol easily, which, you know, back then, well, hell, now it's still easy. I don't think it's ever not been easy to obtain drugs and alcohol. But, you know, I did everything in excess. When people said, what's your drug of choice? Like, all of them. Like, it doesn't matter. If you've got enough of it and it'll fucking take me out of my head, like, let's rock. You know, that's, and I rocked that way for years, and it nearly killed me multiple times. You know, there were a couple of times where, like, I think I technically did die. And I'm still here. I'm still sober. Like I said, it's been 15 long, hard years, and I still struggle with life. I don't struggle with sobriety. There's thoughts and dreams sometimes. The dreams are the worst, though. Oh my God, I haven't really had a lot of drug dreams, but I've had a lot of drunk dreams, and those are terrifying. I hate those so much, but unfortunately, they don't happen very often, so that's cool. But all in all, props to Tom for putting that out there and sharing his story with everyone. And same, for MADCHILD and Nova, like, good stuff. I'm happy they did that. And I'm sorry I'm a stuttering bastard. I can't help it. I don't script my fucking videos. Well, you kind of can't, it's a reaction. You can't really script it. I mean, I wonder if there are people that do that. Like now I'm kind of curious. I don't know. But anyway, thanks for watching, and if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. It just helps the channel grow and makes it possible for me to keep doing shit like this. And also, if you enjoy my work and want to help support me on the Patreon, for just as little as $1 a month, you could help a small YouTuber achieve his dreams. And also, check out my killer ass fucking merch store. Like, I'm not even kidding. It's my Teespring store. When I say killer merch, I'm not exaggerating. Like, if you go look at some of my designs, they're sick. I mean, you've got the Dead Inside. You've got Sleep is Like Death Without the Commitment. I mean, there's a whole bunch of just really, really sick prints that you can choose from. And they're available in all kinds of styles, like, men's, women's, unisex, leggings, fucking, everything. So, you go check that shit out. And in the meantime, good people of the interweb. No. Good people of the interweb.